in the sugar house, I know they've got 8,000–9,000 taps, so when we put a fresh one on like this, they're going to have to fire up the evaporator, I'm sure.
Stand back.
That's right, a lot of pressure here. When I first got in this business, we grew up doing it.
Uh-oh, he didn't tighten that up for you.
No, he didn't. Boy, it is flowing though.
Oh yeah.
When we got into this, I finally bought our first little farm, and we had 50 taps that first year. And there was a famous producer near us, and his name was his name was Putnam, and I went down to visit him one day at the end of the year. And he, it was a Sunday morning, and he said, "You ready, Senator?" All right. He said, "So you want to get in the maple business?" He said. I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "You want to know what the most important thing is?" I was sitting on the edge of my chair, ready for it. He says, "Does your wife like it?"
That's important.
Look at that. Get that right there. We'll go right up over the top. Keep it perfect. Half full.
Pete, you didn't dust your cover off.
Well, we do have a proclamation today that I want to leave here at the Sugar House. You know, when we stand here at a place like this, it seems an awful long way from Albany, and that Albany couldn't possibly understand it. But there are people like the Assemblyman and the Senator who talk about maple and talk about rural living and farming, and I certainly do, to the Governor as well. And I've got a proclamation from the Governor here to leave. And really what it is, it's a nice partnership between the state and the associations to promote Maple Weekend, and it's maybe I'll try to summarize this a little bit, but it does indicate that the maple industry is a significant role in the state's diverse agricultural industry. We make about 360,000 gallons of syrup out of 1.5 million taps. We're currently third in the nation in production, but we're all committed to being first in the nation. We have more of these trees in the state of New York than any state or province in the country, and so it's a matter of accessing them, working with producers to grow that industry. It is something that is produced only here in the Northeast and a little bit in the upper Midwest, and whereas this entire weekend is set aside to celebrate a rich New York tradition and to provide maple producers across the state with an opportunity to open their sap houses to the public as they share this remarkable natural process that enables delicious maple products to go from tree to table. That was a symbol. And whereas all New Yorkers join in recognizing the contributions of maple producers and the value and importance of this entire industry, and they are likewise invited to participate in Maple Weekend and associated events that continue this cherished part of New York's ag heritage. Now therefore I, David A. Patterson, or a reasonable facsimile named Pat Hooker, he's Governor of the state of New York, do hereby proclaim 21 and 22 March and 27-28 as Maple Weekends.
Hey.
Ta-da! There. No.
Go right on down. Of course, my truck's going to be in the west.